Hello, Ryan Ponce here with Windermere Homes and Estates. I want to go over the market update for downtown San Diego. Inventory has been growing, and over all of my market updates, I've been talking about that a lot. Now, what does that mean for the average buyer and the average seller? So we're going to go over that. We're going to go over pricing in the past, and then we're going to go over what inventories look like as well as what's been selling. So um, currently we're at a 5 month supply of inventory, and you can see that we've been trending up for the last 18 months or so. Pretty steadily. There's a little dip in December, but that's to be expected during the holidays. Um, so what does that mean right now? It just means that it's more of a balanced market where neither the buyer nor the seller has the upper hand. The average economist says that a 6 month supply is a balanced market. The seller doesn't have the upper hand. The buyer doesn't have the upper hand. Buyers have options to choose from. Sellers have competition. It keeps more of a steady, the market at more of a steady pace versus being at 2 or 3 month supply inventory where prices are just going insane. I mean, a few years ago, you can list property 10% over the last sale, and chances are you would still have multiple offers. I'm kind of glad those days are over for now. I think that buyers just felt cheated. Sellers got the wrong expectations and had the wrong expectations, and now going into this market, you see that a lot with price reductions and everything. Um, I'm actually happy that the market is more of a balanced market. It gives more people opportunity, and it also makes sure that sellers are kept in check, and that it's not a free for all for sellers. Buyers actually have a shot at getting good property. Um, what does this look like historically? Well, if we go back 10 years, we're right here. You can see that we've stayed right around, anywhere between a 3 month supply. At some points, we were under 2 months, but 3 months all the way up to about 5 months during the recovery process. So, before that, we were considerably higher. We had a considerably higher supply. In January 2008, we had a 13.9 month supply. That's insane. It means that there's more property on the market than what sells in that year. Obviously, we don't want to get back to those numbers, but I think more of a balanced market is healthy. If you look at active listings, you'll see that yes, we have grown. We have a lot more active listings. We're sitting around 349 right now. But if you go back to 2008, 2009, 2010, we were above 600 listings at any given time. So, I mean, all the way back to December 2010, we dropped below the 600 mark. But before December 2010, we were above 600 listings. So you can see we're not anywhere close to that right now. Again, I think it's good for buyers to have options. I think that especially people who are selling and buying, they're not forced into a corner. They don't have to make a decision on something that they don't necessarily want to buy, but it's what they can buy at the time because there aren't options. So I just think that it's more of a healthy market. So for sellers, there's a few things that are really important for sellers right now. One is that your property is marketed professionally. You have professional photography. You actually have someone pushing the property. You have someone there for showings who's knowledgeable and actually selling your property versus leaving it on a lockbox. But it also means that you need to be priced appropriately. So, at or around the previous comp, maybe a little bit higher than the previous comp, but you can't go, 5, 10% higher than the previous comp and expect it to sell. What's happening right now is we're seeing a lot of price reductions, and a lot of property is just getting really stale. It's sitting on the market for a really long time. There are about 5 options in downtown San Diego right now that just started way too high. and they've gone through so many price reductions that now it's a very, very attractive deal, but no one's touching it because it's stale. Buyers don't want to buy something that they feel that isn't sellable. They feel like there's something wrong with it, and so it just ends up sitting. There's two particular deals right now that I want to talk about really quick, and that's Pinnacle 1206, which is the building that I live in. It's in Marina District. It's actually the same floor plan that I live in. The previous sale, the closest comp was 1306, sold for 1.2 million. Right now, 1206, same exact floor plan, one floor lower, is listed for $899 to $939. One of the best deals in downtown San Diego by far right now. And how did it get there? It started around 1.2 million. It just wasn't marketed very well, and it's just had a lot of price reductions. And it's been on the market for about, I would say, about 8 months now. So, don't let that happen to you if you're a seller. Buyers, I would definitely look at properties that have been sitting on the market for a while that have been seeing reductions, because those are some of the best deals. Oftentimes when they come on the market right away, they're not deals. They might be good property. Some of them will go fast, but typically people don't list below the comps. They get below the comps by sitting on the market and being reduced over and over again. So anyway, I just wanted to give a quick market update. I hope you enjoyed that. I didn't want to go too far in depth in the numbers. The numbers are below in the blog if you want to take a look at it. Feel free to reach out to me anytime. My cell phone number is 619-228-6790. Again, that's 619-228-6790. It's in the bottom of this blog. You could also email me at ryan@livingthesandiegolife.com. And I look forward to my next market update. Thanks.